our future. This is our investment. And it's one thing to talk about how important education is, but when our community had a chance to stand up and show it, they did.
It's absolutely incredible. I mean, the amount of anticipation for opening up the new Procter Hug High is at an all-time sky high.
I think it's pretty cool because last year at the groundbreaking, we did the first shoveling of dirt, and so like last year was just dirt, and so to see how far they've gone in 1 year is pretty cool.
I think it will help because, again, you know, when you're in a nice environment, you feel more comfortable. When you feel more comfortable, you can do better. When you see better, you do better. So a new building, a new outlook on everything is just, I feel like it's going to help us overall in every aspect.
This is very special. It's an urban infill project. The students that are going to come over here already have a culture. They already have a very storied history that they're going to bring right down the street, but they're going to be in an upgraded facility that's represents all of the latest and greatest in educational technology. Such a tremendous opportunity for all those students, and we feel very special to be able to help deliver that to them, and really a unique opportunity for us.
Graduating from Hug and then ending up building Hug, I mean, I don't know how you can dream that up. It's like once in a lifetime opportunity. I never could have imagined that would happen, and just a super special place for that reason. And it makes me feel real proud to be a Hug Hawk too.
The topping out celebration for us really represents the hard work that all of the tradesmen and women put into the project on a daily basis. These men and women come out here every day. If it's raining, snowing, if it's really hot or it's really cold, they come out every day and dedicate their time and energy and effort into making sure that they're delivering a really high quality project for the future students of Procter Hug High School. It's really special for them to be able to pass that along to the students, and we really like to take the opportunity to celebrate their efforts and understand the dedication that they put in every single day. Just a tremendous opportunity and a big celebration for the entire job site. We just really want to say thank you for the partnership, for being our trade partners out here. You guys, your expertise and experience every day is what helps this thing happen. And we really want to take the opportunity to say thank you for joining us every day and putting your entire effort into this project. It's really special to us that you're on board for that effort.
First of all, I'd like to thank our Clark Sullivan superintendents that are helping on the project, Steve Jessup and Bob Hilton. We have several foremen, Colby Gleba, Brandon Hepner, and safety guy Ralph Gonzalez. They keep the job all organized, running smooth and safe. And then of course the rest of the entire Clark Sullivan team for getting all the work done in a safe manner.
As a Hug alum, it is amazing to think about there's going to be a brand new school that's going to continue the Hug tradition. Comprehensive high school, offering all the activities, all the athletics, all of the support, enhanced academic opportunities, but in a brand new environment. So there is a special sense of pride I have because I got a chance to be a part of building a new school for a community of people that are so used to being left behind. Finally, these kids are not the least, the last, or the lost, but they're the first when it comes down to this great school.
When you start to look at the design structure of this, it really speaks to collaboration. It really speaks to working in groups. And that's what we want for our students, to be able to graduate high school with skills, communications, working together, and that's what this facility is going to be able to do.
This new school means a lot for our current Hug High School community. The students, are the historically minorities. We're a majority minority school. Hug High School is in a high poverty area, so to be able to provide our students an environment where they know that we value education, the environment will be new. It's very exciting to be able to provide students with a school that we all deserve.
We are a Title I school, meaning 100% of our students have the ability to get free breakfast, lunch, and dinner at our school. So it's hard then we don't have the alumni associations or booster clubs or PTAs that other campuses might have, older campuses might have. So we can't, on the one hand, provide basic needs for our students, and then on the other hand, ask them to donate money so that we can revitalize the things that needed attention on our site. So giving our students, the students in that poverty level, the ability to have a brand new school, I think shows that we are, as a community, investing in them and we care about them.
I'm excited for the new ROTC area because right now it's kind of in like a basement, and when we march outside sometimes when like it's cold and stuff. So I'm excited. Hopefully we can do like our marches and all that stuff inside.
I'm very excited to see what the art room looks like. Over quarantine, I've had a chance to kind of develop my art skills, and I'm excited to be able to look out at the view and paint what I see in front of me visually.
There's a little bit of nostalgia thinking about the old campus. We have over 50 years of graduating students from that campus who have a lot of memories, but then I get really excited when we're driving up and you see where our state-of-the-art sports fields and complexes are going to be, and then you look and see this like incredible building that is going to be unlike any other high school in our area, and I'm extremely excited.
I think we deserve a new building because, especially the environment we're in, the environment that you're learning in has a lot to do with the way you learn, the way you achieve things. And I think that over the past 50 years, we've been here, we've seen this, so I think it's just time for something new. And I think that's going to be a great start for us.
Well, being a large infill project, this project's obviously received a lot of scrutiny and a lot of public input over the years, and I think that's really been a good thing. I think that the public input process has really helped to create this project, and when I see it now coming out of the ground, I really realize that I think this school is at the right location. A location that really meets the needs of our school district, but also, I believe, meets the desires of the neighboring community. And speaking of the community, I'd be remiss not to really thank the community for passing WC1 now 4 years ago. I really hope that the community takes a lot of pride in seeing these projects and what they really mean to our students, our staff, our community. These are amazing projects, and I think are going to help generations of students going forward. And thinking of thanks, I would also need to really thank our team that's really made this project happen. From our design team led by H&K Architects and the Cunningham Group, to our amazing contractor here on site, Clark & Sullivan, and all the subcontractors, and then the project managers, our inspectors, and our internal Washoe County School District team that has really helped to keep this project going. It's been difficult times, obviously, with the pandemic, with labor and materials, but this team has really come together to be a really high-functioning team that I think everyone recognizes the importance of projects like this. And it's not just this high school, but this high school is going to make such a difference, for this community, but also this is going to give us the opportunity to revitalize the existing Hug campus into a career and technical academy and even provide more options for our students. So I just really want to thank the team that's really made this project come together for all of their labor on this.
I mean, to say thank you that's an understatement, because we would not be here without the voters in this community saying we want better school facilities for our students, we want a better work environment for our teachers, we want upgrades, we want things to be better, because it's all connected to academic outcomes, it's all connected to our learning, and at the end of the day, it isn't about the pretty buildings, it's about how can kids learn, and when you're in better environments, and environments that are more consistent, that are safe, warm, and dry, students learn better, and guess what, I bet you teachers teach better too, because they're in a better environment. So a huge thank you.
To build a building of 300,000+ square feet is a tremendous job. So to know that there's over 200 workers at the site, and I know that they're very dedicated. We can see the enthusiasm when we come and do tours. So thank you so much for really valuing this project. And I can't thank you enough on behalf of all of the Hug High School community.
Thank you so much. I hope that when you have kids, have grandkids, you will like drive them by this incredible building and tell them, I helped make this, because you really, like I said, it's thousands of people are going to be impacted by this building, and the sports events that we're going to be able to have, the fine arts events that we're going to be able to have on this campus. It's not, schools aren't just our own population, but they're used by outside people as well. So you are making an impact on hundreds of thousands of people. So thank you.
Well, and they're doing this in the midst of a global pandemic, you know? So, I mean, these guys are just heroes. You know, the men and women that have worked, you know, to build this building truly are everyday heroes. And what they are doing means so much for our HUG community and our new Spanish Spring community.
I would just like to say thank you, because like I said previously, they've made progress really fast, and I'm just really excited to see what they have in store for us. I know a lot of the workers that are working on the school actually came to HUG before, so I would just like to say how it's pretty cool how even though they're not at HUG anymore, they're still a big part of it.
Just a huge thank you, you know, especially because you guys continue to build in the middle of a pandemic, and I know that that's not easy, especially with the winters here. So I don't think a thank you is good enough for you guys.
I think it's the first major new high school in our area in nearly 2 decades now. And for Clark Sullivan, and I know all of our trade partners, we just feel really honored to be part of such a significant project for our community. We're very, very proud of that, and feel fortunate to be out here. And of course, Clark Sullivan would really like to take the opportunity to thank the Washoe County School District for letting us partner with you on this project.
Well, I'd like to thank Jerry Kroll. Jerry Kroll was my building trades teacher in high school, and of course that was a CTE program I went to, and that actually started my love of construction, and then it led up to where I am today. So thanks, Jerry. All right, go Hawks. Now let's raise that beam up.